If you're in television, beware. Bushell's on the box in just a moment.
Chataway.
18.
Chataway. 18.
Ma's got it all, buddy, give it all up for just one Ma's egg. It's a great taste of Ma's, but it ain't in bars. It's in wickedy Ma's eggs. So soft and smooth. You don't have to be a rabbit to want to have it. The smooth taste makes you beg for that cool Ma's egg. You can't get more taste in an egg.
Trouble with this town is
everyone wants to be in the movies.
It's pathetic.
Say, you want to be in the movies?
Me?
You've got just what I need. I love you, and I love you. All right, now it's time for the close-up. Bring in the real actresses.
Ah, give them the 106.
I'd rather die.
No!
These are the 60 most powerful, passionate songs ever written. So what do they do for you? Songs by artists like Bryan Adams, Richard Marx, Jimi Hendrix and Marillion, Bon Jovi, Meatloaf, Scorpion, and Foreigner.
I wanna know what love is. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
They're all on Burning Heart. 60 original tracks on 4 CDs or cassettes. That's over 4 hours worth. But you can't buy it from the shops. You have to call this number. The 60 most powerful, passionate songs ever written. To get your copy of Burning Heart, call now. Insight at Polygram. We know great music when we hear it.
Only cows that are made to feel special can produce a silver butter as mild and smooth as new Anchor Reserve.
Now it's Bushell on the box.
Good morning, culture lovers. I'm here in Birmingham on a humanitarian mission, one that's going to delight soap fans everywhere. I'm going to try and liberate Ian Bill's upper lip. About 8 weeks ago, viewers of EastEnders would have noticed a peculiar growth above the gob of the square's poor cuckolded fish shop boss. But what was it? Opinions were hotly divided. Biologists thought it might be some sort of mutant whelk or maybe a stunned caterpillar, while experts from the X-Files maintained it was more likely to be a small black hole, a link to another dimension. I thought he'd grown it to look like his gran. Either way, it made him look like George Roper from George and Mildred. It made a joke of the man. Can I persuade him to let me cut it off? Can I slash the tash? Keep watching. On this week's show, I give the green light to Cool Red.
Turning and burning. Hello, South Coast Radar. This is helicopter Golf Alpha Mike Sierra. We are running up and will be airborne shortly.
What have
we got?
1 over, fall, single male head injury.
Okay, quiet in the back, please. Red base, Mike Sierra, visual with scene. South Coast Radar, this is Mike Sierra. We are landing now.
I probe beneath Katie Puckrick's pyjamas.
When the moon is up and the sun is down, just grab the girls and come around. Hey, glamour puss, hey, smarty, come to my pajama party.
And just how weird are those Hollywood men?
I do some of the photo doubling and stunt doubling, so they like me to stay about like David is, and he stays pretty trim, about 190. I struggle to stay about where he is.
The look is crucial. I mean, look at Baywatch. I mean, the look is about it. I mean, Baywatch, they've really stripped it down to the bare essentials.
There's a lot of guys who are very good looking as lifeguards. It's just that we happen to have, you know, them all on the same show.
What can I say about Jo Brand that hasn't already been said about cholera and typhoid? She's witless, talentless, a scruffy gut bucket. She don't get dressed in the morning, she just bathes in glue and rolls in a skip. I don't mind that she's fat and ugly. There's a lot of fat and ugly people out there and they need someone to follow. What gets me is she's so relentlessly unfunny. So why is she on TV all the time? She's part of the furniture. Possibly because she acts like it. Here's Joe's act, right? I'm fat, I like cakes, I hate men. You know that gag she's always doing? And I mean always. The one about the way to a man's heart is through his breast pocket with a knife. Well, the way to Jo Brand's heart must be with a Kango through 15 inches of blubber.
Oh, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah, exactly.
David.
There you go.
David, you better take it easy, love.
Yeah.
All right, on your head here.
European Union regulations forbid us from showing the full death agony of Ian Bill's moustache. Actor Adam Woodyack resisted fiercely, but he reckoned without my secret weapon, Michelle Collins.
Hi, guys. Oh, sorry.
Doesn't he look better now?
Let me see. Oh, much better. Soft as a baby's something.
Adam, I've got to ask you, why did you grow it?
Well, I was on holiday and I thought, well, I've never had one before. Let's see what it looks like.
Let's annoy Michelle.
Well, yeah, that was the other thing.
Because you refused to kiss him on the lips, didn't you?
I did, yes. Well, have you tried kissing someone with a moustache?
Not recently. No, not recently.
It's a bit
How did you feel, though, when the tide of public opinion seemed to turn against it? I mean...
to be honest with you, I couldn't believe people made so much fuss over a moustache. It amazed me. I mean, it was... I mean, how many times did you write about it in your column?
Oh, once or twice I might have mentioned it.
I mean, 6, 7, 8.
There was poor old Arthur, up to his eyeballs in trouble, and there was everyone was talking about where did it come from, what was it? Was it are you anything to do with George Roper? I mean, that's nothing.
Well, no, funny enough.
They did call us George and Mildred.
We are referred to as George and Mildred. Was arguing.
Is there any truth in the rumour that you may have actually stayed faithful to Ian had it not been for that moustache?
No, don't be silly. No. David Wicks will probably go and grow one now.
Oh no, and you're like, yeah.
But I might be nicer to him now. Anyway.
But I mean, what about a man with a beard? I mean, do you think Cindy'd ever be interested in?
No, I don't think so. You get all stubborn and rash. How about your wife? How does she kiss you like that?
Kisses me? Well, no, we've been married 19 years. You're joking.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to play pot red now. How about cool red?
Terrible father. I know. It was about 6 months before I knew you even had a kid.
Do you think she'll pull through?
Probably. Who knows what damage has been done there.
Well, wish me luck.
I'll be honest, I was a bit cynical about this one. I mean, we need another drama about the emergency services like Jo Brand needs another ton of flab. We've had the lot. We've had cops, medics, paramedics, firemen, real-life live TV action stuff and all. You know, statistics show that by the year 2001, 99% of all NHS staff will have featured in a live TV show. A case of Doctor, there's a fly on my wall. And now an adrenaline-pumping action series about helicopter medics chasing yet more accidents and emergencies. But I like this. In particular, I like Alison, played by Ali Byrne, who's already slept with one of the blokes on the grounds that she was drunk and he was handy.
Get back. Get back.
My only objection is to the uniform. I think she should ditch those horrible orange boiler suits for something more practical. Maybe a pair of those remarkable shorts that Daisy used to wear in the Dukes of Hazzard.
And where were you last night?
Could you give Mrs. Connolly 2 litre stat and a codeine?
I didn't hear you come in.
Huh?
Does Sidley have a smile on his face, too?
Don't forget the codeine.
Did anyone call for the emergency services?
Hello, Gary. This is Joe Pasquale speaking here. I watched the show on Monday night. I thought it was very good, and I'd like to come on the show sometime because I need to discuss like items of the day that need to be discussed. Like, how do you keep monkeys out your kitchen? Keep bananas in your bedroom. Know what I mean? Nothing to do. So when can I come on the show? Good luck for this week, by the way. I'm looking forward to watching it. I love you. Bye.
Pucker, Joe, you're definitely on, mate. There's another fiver I've lost on the National Lottery. You know, that show has made millionaires out of complete nobodies. A lot like the BBC and Mike Smith. But you know who gets me? Mystic Meg. Every week it's the same. The winner will be a man or a woman covered in skin. Or she predicts that some really, really select group like caravan owners or anglers will be lucky too. Cobblers, if you're so mystic, Meg, if you can really see the future, don't fart ass about with trivia. Tell us the winning numbers. Did you see the repeat of the Roswell incident in the week? Did aliens really land in New Mexico in 1947? A phone survey of 2,000 adult viewers said yes, they think they did. Mind you, they were all hand-picked from the X-Files fan club. Yet scientists really do believe E.T. is here. Study these pictures. One shows the alleged alien autopsy. The other, Bianca from EastEnders. The similarities are striking. The truth is out there. Oh, God.
Gary, I know you're there. Open up.
Keep quiet. He might go away. Look, we nip in the kitchen, have a cup of tea, and when we come back, he'll have gone. Come on. Ah, come in, mate.
No, I knew you were in.
Oh, I didn't hear the door. I didn't
Look
hear
at
the
your
door.
net curtains, are so
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
nets.
Pat Butcher's drawers. Did the old house, mate? Did the old house?
Now stop. How are you?
I'm very well.
I'm having a... Oh, we've been extended. Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah, A1 condition now, you know. The A1 goes through the back garden.
Oh, your jokes get worse.
Oh,
They
yeah,
really,
listen,
really
listen,
do.
I know why you're here.
Why is that?
You've come to see my prize-winning pets, haven't you?
Why? What have you got?
Come and look at these. There you go.
Oh, I say, what are they?
Well, that's Pike and Tina Turbot. This one wants to be a stickleback writer, and at the back, that's Little Pilchard.
All right, I'll go along with it. And what's the other one called?
Well, that's a piano tuner.
That is the worst I've heard. That is puerile and pathetic.
I know.
Even Joe Brand agrees with me on that
She
one.
was right for once, and all, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was. That's not why I'm here, Gary.
It's not?
I've heard you've got a preview tape of that new telly show, Hollywood Men.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have a look.
Oh, come on, let's have a butcher's. Come
Okay.
on.
I think Fabio represents the ability to make a fantasy come true in Hollywood if you are creative and you have certain basic resources.
Fabio is so sexy. He is so awesome. I just love him.
All of America is trying to figure out what Fabio does. I don't think anybody has any idea.
I cannot explain a Fabio. I mean, he's so disgusting.
He's an awesome, awesome man, and I'm guessing he has a large, large penis.
These are the 60 most powerful, passionate songs ever written. Now what do they do for you? Songs by artists like Bryan Adams, Richard Marx, Jimi Hendrix and Marillion, Bon Jovi, Meatloaf, Scorpions, and Foreigner.
I wanna know what love is. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
They're all on Burning Heart. 60 original tracks on 4 CDs or cassettes. That's over 4 hours worth. But you can't buy it from the shops. You have to call this number.
We are young. Love is a battlefield.
The 60 most powerful, passionate songs ever written. To get your copy of Burning Heart, call now. Insight at Polygram. We know great music when we hear it.
La La Land. What do you think of that?
Oh, I think they should call that programme Pecs Win Prizes with all the muscle building and everything.
What did you think of Fabio?
Oh, far from fabulous. I mean, he's like famous for being famous, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like the unthinking woman's hunk, isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't think he's even attractive.
Well, they call him a fantasy, but I just think he's a sort of bloke who just fantasises about himself. Is that sort of thing. Of all these Hollywood men, you can't imagine any of them ever being unfaithful to their wives, because who are they ever going to find who love them as much as they love themselves?
That's very true.
It happened so fast. You know, it was like from one day to another.
I have to take the blame for trying to maximize the cross-promotional opportunities of simultaneously producing a calendar,
The workout video,
a book,
1 hour movie,
2 videos,
main fragrance,
some commercial endorsements,
posters, life-size cutout,
CD-ROM project, a duet with Marilyn Monroe, a video which joins them together in cyberspace.
I tell you, I have so many products out there, then many times I don't even remember.
The man, the legend, the magic.
Just marry me.
The love.
Just be my countess.
The number. 1-900-90-FABIO.
I like where they call the Hollywood bimbos, the girls, they call them AWMs. You know that?
Go on, was it?
Actress, model, whatever. Actress, AMW. And also, I tell you what, have you ever wondered why, Gary, Hollywood bimbos have such big shoulder pads?
Go on, tell us.
I don't know.
Did you see the bit of Liz Early? It was a lovely line from Liz Early, obviously pre-Divine Brown, where they said to her, where she said that perhaps Hugh might be a Hollywood man now. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I saw that. But those programmes are gripping to watch, though, aren't they? Don't you think?
What about that whole Baywatch ideal? What do you think of that? That whole, you know, physical perfection, maybe crippled inside, look great on the outside, but not so good inside. You know?
Well, I think that you can become so. I mean, the phrase these days is anally retentive. That you become so into what you look like. I mean, there are guys in California, because I know I've been there. There are guys in California that go to one gym to get worked out. To go to another gym, so that when they take the top off, they're already pumped up.
Now,
it's pathetic.
A little bird tells me that you might be hosting the lottery show for a couple of weeks. Have you been working out for that?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, I've been sort of getting ready so that the balls match.
Well, actually, I tell you, I asked Anthony Turner to blow on my balls once for luck, and nothing happened. I don't know what happened. You know. Do you think I'm going to win? Can you help me out if I slip you some?
Well, I don't think so, Gary. But if I could, I would.
Now, you're going to be singing on it, aren't you? Or is that's a malicious rumour?
No, that is a malicious rumour, a deeply malicious rumour.
But you have got a record out?
I've got a record out, actually. It's this one. It's not me singing. It's 40 great tracks from the 70s and 80s. Dale's pick and mix.
Anything and you by the gonads on that?
No, you've got Shalimar, Billy Ocean, people like that, and it's available now. It's all my favourite tracks for when we were a kid, Gary. But listen, that's not why I'm here. The other thing I wanted to know is, I thought, if there's anybody that would help me, it's you.
Go on, I'll just ask. I
I want to know how to be a real South London boy. Good fella.
Sorted. You know I'm a connoisseur of foot-in-mouth disease. That's where commentators say things they didn't quite mean to say. Here's one of my all-time favourites. Golf commentator Richie Bernard came up with this classic howler during the 1989 British Masters tournament when he revealed, "Notices are appearing at courses telling golfers not to lick their balls on the greens."
What kind of reaction did boys have to you? Were they hostile?
No, they weren't. They were, I don't know, like this, especially when they saw loaded and Sky and things. They were like,
Oh, right. So it was all like,
But the girls were very
Turner.
nice. It was nice getting the girls' attention as well. That was very good.
Oh, right. So when you did you get gay girl attention?
Yeah, and they just, I had a really lovely girl once who came up to me and gave me a rose and said, I think you're lovely and have a lovely evening. It was really sweet.
And that didn't flip you out? You just thought...
No, not at all.
You just thought it was quite flattering?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Oh dear. Now, this shows a lot like a wonder bra. From a distance it looks like there's plenty in it, but when you get up close, absolutely nothing. I mean, we're supposed to be eavesdropping on a girlish slumber party, but if it's meant to attract women, then the chat needs to be much more risque. And if it's blokes they're aiming at, well, they're wearing all the wrong clothes, aren't they? I mean, what is the point of having Anna Friel on there wearing some sort of sack and trousers? They want to get them out of the pyjamas and into the baby dolls and teddies.
7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away.
I absolutely hated them three daft Dorises sitting there under hairdryers singing that lifeless, soulless version of Nothing Compares to You. What was all that about? The best thing about this show is the credits themselves, because they were sort of like a homage to Elizabeth Montgomery from Bewitched. Still reigning at #1 in my all-time telly babes.
Keep your Jim Jams buttoned.
I have just watched Peter York's 80s. Is he taking the piss or what? Does he really believe the spirit of the decade is summed up by no-good nobodies like Steve Strange and the pathetic Marilyn? We saw a clip of Robert Elms introducing Spandau Ballet. Listen to the portrait of the dance of perfection. Listen to the prattling of the perfect Pratt, more like. Look, Peter York's an intelligent guy, right? He's having a laugh. Trouble is, the joke's on us, because we're paying for it. Right then, we got the gym.
Yeah.
We got the curry house. We got the pub. We got the girls.
Sounds good to me.
You're going to love this curry house. You know, Princess Di herself recommends it. She says the food there tastes just as good going down as it does coming back up again.
Oh, that's terrible.
Come on.